on the Road Show is a product of Murdoch Worldwide Entertainment. Now on the Road Show. This is entertainment all up in your face.
We have the Oscars. We have Best Actor and Best Actress and Best Supporting Actor and Best Supporting Actress. Why don't we have an award for Best Cameo? I personally believe it's because the Oscars are not good enough for Stan Lee. He is in a category unto himself. Therefore, this year at Phoenix Comicon, we are going to give the first inaugural award, not the Oscar, but the Stan, for Best Brief Starring Role in a film or television series. May I bring it up, please? You want me to read that for you? Here. So this says, greatest brief starring role actor ever, Stan Lee, May 28, 2011, presented by your loyal followers.
It looks like an Oscar.
One last thing. You can stand with me, absolutely. The one little thing we wanted to give you also from all of us at Eureka, because actually you guys are going to get to enjoy what I'd like to consider his best cameo appearance ever on Eureka in season 4.5 and episode 3. So we have a little something signed by the entire cast and crew with writers.
Now I'm glad I came. Gee whiz.
Okay, so I know that I could stand up here and I could ask Stan a whole litany of questions that you guys are going to...
I wouldn't have the answer anyway.
He's just going to make it up.
I gotta tell you something. You know who this man is? Okay, I wrote a few comic books. This guy is a writer, a producer, a director of a TV series that is now in what season?
We're making season 5 now.
Season 5, how many people do that? He's like a one-man show, he writes movies, and I am so proud to be here with Jamie Paglia, I gotta tell you. Thank you, Paglia. I say that on kind of a t-shirt.
So, wow, I'm certainly not a one-man show. There's an amazing group of people that make the show possible. But we are going to also be doing a panel for Eureka with the fantabulous Will Wheaton after this. So for those of you who want to stick around, we might actually get a peek at the cameo that he's doing for our show for that too. But I would actually like to open this up to questions from you guys. I'm assuming that we have mics out there somewhere going around up here. There we go. We got a microphone up here. So why don't you guys start coming up and I will help facilitate the questions to Mr. Stanley here.
Yeah, he's also a great facilitator. I don't want to get too far away from my Oscar.
All right, Stanley, I'd like to apologize first off for the shirt that I'm wearing right now. It's a Superman shirt. I'd like to thank you because, again, I read because of comic books. It wasn't because I had to read, it's because I wanted one. So I started collecting 3rd, 4th grade, and now I started teaching 4th graders, and I've been teaching for 5 years now. I'm about to start teaching 2nd grade. My question for you is this: when I taught 4th grade, one of my favorite questions to ask my students was, if you had a superpower, what would it be and why? So I'd like to ask you that so I can tell my kids, this is what Stan Lee said. So, if you had a superpower, Mr. Lee, what would it be and why?
If I had a superpower, what would it be, you say? What would I want?
What would you want and why would you want it?
Well, I hate to confess this in front of all you people, and don't let it get any further, but I do not have a superpower. But if I did, the one that I would want is probably one you wouldn't expect. The superpower I would want is luck. Because if you're lucky, then you have everything. Whatever you do, it turns out fine, because you're lucky. Nothing bad happens, because you're lucky. So maybe I should come up with, maybe that's an idea for a new,
Long shot.
Mr. Lucky. Oh, yeah, but he'll do it first, because he's faster than I am. You'll see it on his show, and he'll be a guest star, and I'll have lost it. But anyway, that's the power I would really like. Luck.
Thank you very much.
See, I'm lucky today. We've got a big audience. I'm here with Jamie. The sun is shining. Everybody seems happy. I want to quit while
Stan, that's not luck. That's skill, and you got it. Anyways, I'm a big reader of DC also. Green Lantern. Loved your Just Imagine series when you released that. If you had the option of making any of your Just Imagine characters into an ongoing, which one would it be?
Before I answer, I have to tell you something. Years ago, I heard perfectly. I had great hearing. Now, as you get older, what happens, I heard your voice, but the words don't sound clear when they come through the microphone. If I were talking to you, I'd hear everything you said. So, Jamie, would you translate?
Absolutely. Repeat that one for me one more time.
Okay.
Yeah, because he wasn't listening.
See, you have skill. I don't. All right. If you can put any of your Just Imagine characters when you re-release Superman, Batman, Green Lantern, and such, and make them into an ongoing, which character would you?
Those are its stands.
I heard Superman.
No, he did they're Just Imagines.
Gotcha.
If you can make any of those characters into an ongoing, which one do you pick and why?
You could make any of those characters into an ongoing. Which one would you pick and why?
If I could make Superman or Batman ongoing, what do you mean they are? Aren't they still being published?
I meant your versions, boss. Or man. I meant your versions of the characters, the ones that you did for DC.
I did. You probably didn't see it. I don't know how many years ago, DC asked me to do a series called, I don't remember what they called it, but something like, if I had made up the characters, how would I write them? Oh, well, what's the question? I'm going to answer it. What are you asking?
The question is, I know you made all the characters. Which one would you like to have kept on going? Like if you could have.
Oh, which would I have wanted to keep going? All of them. I thought I did a great job on all of them.
I would say that you're the first one to actually make Aquaman interesting to me, so I give you great credit for that.
I got to tell you, I loved writing those, and I've often thought some of them would make great movies, but they can't do it because they can't contradict the way their characters really are, and I can't make a movie of it because they belong to DC, so those great ideas are in limbo somewhere, and I guess unless they reprint them, nobody will ever see them. What a pity. And they were so great. I forgot to tell you, I'm my biggest fan.
In the new Captain America upcoming movie, where would you appear in it? Or are you going to
Oh, am I? It's a great one. I can't tell you what it is. But you'll get a kick out of it when you see it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You know, I did. I was at a convention somewhere, and I stupidly told what one of my future cameos was. And I don't think I should have done that. I think the studio will probably be angry when they find out. So don't tell them if you know about it. And so I'm not supposed to tell what any cameos are. And I'm not in, I'll tell you another thing. I'm not in the X-Men. I don't have a cameo in that. And so I was telling Jamie, I think they purposely did that for a reason. They figure the people who go to see the X-Men, when they leave the theater, they're going to say, hey, I just realized I didn't see Stan's cameo. I must have missed it. And they'll buy another ticket. So the X-Men will do twice as much business as any other movie. It was very clever of them.
Rampage Fitness Academy is located at 23681 Via Linda, Suite A, in Mission Viejo, California, 92691. Call them at 949-830-7267. Cardio kickboxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, regular boxing, yoga, or women's classes only. Rampage Fitness Academy has it all. Check them out at rampagefitnessacademy.com.